Hi, I'm Deniz from Modular Mind. Today we're going to build an inbound intelligence automation, and I will try to show you how easy it is to build some intelligent backend with Maya. So I will go through one of our examples from previous sessions, which is Rivalry. So it's a hypothetical company that helps other companies to do market research. So I want Maya to do this. Whenever someone new signs up to our platform, I want Maya to go ahead and research that person and identify who that is and come up with some strategies if they are a high scoring lead for a company. Before doing that, I went ahead and connected my Notion account because we will be saving the lead along with some actionable steps if they score high. And I also enabled leads data source. This is a highly rich data set, so you can use it for lead generation and enrichment anywhere around the globe, really. So I will try to keep things simple just to show you how you would set that up, and you can always come back and improve that workflow whenever you need. So I will say I want you to build a workflow for inbound intelligence. Whenever someone new signs up to our service, let's call the name Rivalry. I want you to first check if they signed up with a work email. And I would say I'll use the M dash. If not, skip the rest. And if so, I want you to enrich the person and their company and score the leads to identify high value leads, basically. I will provide the details for our service Rivalry as well as the details for scoring the leads. One more thing I would say, if a lead scores above 70, I want you to create a brief actionable insights and write the details to our Notion database named Rivalry leads. So I will try to come up with some workflow as a template, that I can fill in. And I expect it to provide some placeholders for me to write the details down, just like I said. So it will go ahead and build the workflow now. So as you can see, it builds something simple, which is really what we want, because I would like this to be a starting point for me to improve with time, really. So it created these placeholders for me to fill in. It also embeds that into chat, so I can quickly fill it here too. So for the service description, I have this. I imagine this company as a market intelligence company that helps other companies to make competitive research. And the other is the lead scoring rubric, and I will share this one. So I say check if the company fits, but like check the industry and role seniority and decide if they're decision makers or not, etc. So I shared some really generic scoring guidelines, and I will go ahead and deploy this one because what I want is not to manually run this, but this be available and run in the background all the time. So I will actually add a webhook so I can hook this up to any other service, which is, for example, one I will use is Supabase. So after I deploy this workflow, you will see that it is available on this with webhook trigger with this link. So I will go to Supabase. So we had this database of the users. So I will use the database webhooks service, which is something Supabase provides. So it automatically triggers whatever you want when an event happens in the database. So we actually create one for, let's say, inbound intelligence, let's call it. And I will pick the users table because, and I will use the insert method because I want this to be triggered whenever a new user is inserted that table, which means that someone signed up really. And I will paste our link here, and I'll just go ahead and click webhook. And that's basically it. That's how you can set up intelligent backend with Maia. Really, there's no really dealing with parameters or anything else. I just explain what I want in natural language, and this is set up. To test this, I will go ahead and create a test user, and actually add myself as one user. So let's see if Modular Mind and me is a really good high quality lead for Rivalry's business. I always keep it simple as a test. So I create this user, so I expect the webhook to be called, which is Maia expecting, yeah, as you can see here. So it is triggered by a webhook, which is triggered from Supabase side, and it sent the detail, the email, which is Deniz at modularmind.app, as you can see here. So it uses enrich people, uses enrich companies already in the second step. So it found one match, which is me, yeah. And it found Modular Mind as well, along with some details. And it searched Notion to find, the DB and make the analysis. And it also applies some other, scoring analysis as well. It just automatically runs some code in the background to do the scoring, really. I guess it just wanted to, make sure that I totally passed the criteria, really. So tried to create a page, but if somehow failed, and then it queried the database, which was this, yeah, the correct one, and it quickly, recovered from that failed state and went ahead and created a page, and then it explains the things, what it did, and next time I come back to Notion, I will have the details, or somehow have 100 score out of 100. And this was, again, just a simple example to show you how you can really quickly set things up. And the great part is I can always come back to this deployed workflows page and go ahead and click edit workflow and add some more details, because I kept it really simple. And for this example, I didn't really have an actual company to provide so much details, but you will have yours ready and documented somewhere. You can just come back and paste it here and tell Maia to update and improve the workflow as well. You can say, I don't like you are so generous about the scoring, be ruthless. I don't know. I can say that, and Maia will also try to come up and update that. Or you can just go ahead and check the prompts yourself and click add sections, like say important, I want you to pay attention to this, etc. So that's really how easy it is to start building a workflow that is running in the background, and that's something intelligent and doesn't really break up things when you want to come back and update. So yeah, let me know how that sounds, and I don't know, maybe some other ideas to improve the workflow. And if you'd like to see something else for me to discuss next time. So thank you, and see you next time. Bye-bye.